Good morning, my name is Steven. We're back here in Long Beach. It's the last day of Carnival Radiance. Time to get off, but before we get off, we're gonna go enjoy breakfast one last time in the Sunset Dining Room. Just a quick view of the port of Long Beach as we're here again. It's a great sight, but it's not the greatest sight because that means that we have to get off. But time for breakfast.
Brandon and Steve, bye-bye, see you next time.
Okay.
And hope you enjoy your cruise with us and see you soon.
Here we go. Enjoying the last meal aboard. We basically got the same thing. Nothing different. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess. Breakfast is done. One step closer to getting off the ship. Just a note, it's 8:15 and we still haven't started disembarkation for checked bags. They're still doing express checkout, which means they're really late today. I guess I'm not in any rush to get off. Time to head back to the room, grab our stuff, and get out so they can clean the rooms for the next passengers. Oh man, I wish we were the next passengers, but our adventure is coming to an end. Met a lot of people around us, just talking about what cruising's like, because a lot of them, this is their first cruise, which is really crazy. It's been so long since it's been my first cruise, legitimately my entire life.
Thank you.
So hearing other people's stories about their first cruise and how this is their first cruise and they don't really know what's out there, it's really crazy. I'll never have to go through again, is trying to figure out what my first cruise ever will be. Carnival Radiance, this would be a great first cruise, great 3-night or 4-night cruise just to test it out, see if it works. And if you like it a lot, then step up to the bigger 7 nights, go on a bigger cruise or whatever. Honestly, the sky is the limit for cruising.
And your pocketbook.
Just one last look at the top deck before we get off here. Carnival Radiance was a lot of fun. Can't believe it's already over. 3 nights. God, I don't know how many times I can say this, but 3 nights is not enough. Then on the opposite side, we can take a look. As you can see down there, guests are already disembarking the ship, but right now it's only express debarkation, meaning those who are walking off their luggage, but not even everyone. What Carnival does, they go by muster station, so they're only doing A and B, which is really unfortunate because it's really late. It's already almost 8:30, but it happens. Hopefully those that need to catch a flight will not miss their flight, but looks like this might be problematic for those who need to get off the ship really quickly. We did have a GoPro capturing a time-lapse the entire voyage. Not sure how this is gonna look, but we did do it. We shot it. It's definitely not going to be the most interesting thing in the world because basically it's just us going out to sea, going nowhere, then we go to Ensenada, then we're back. But we did shoot one on Navigator of the Seas, the Royal Caribbean cruise that we did a couple weeks ago, and maybe we combine both of the Ensenada cruises together and make one video. Maybe that might be cool. I don't know, it's just something I'm thinking about. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with this footage, but yeah, I guess we got to take this apart and get out of here. They haven't started the process for those who have checked their bags last night, which is kind of frightening because it's already 8:44, which also means we're supposed to be out of this room. We should already be starting the late bags, so the latter half of the numbers for the bags that are checked, but we haven't even started them. So I'm not sure why they're super delayed today. It could be any number of reasons. It happens. It's a normal thing that happens for cruising. Sometimes things just get really, really delayed, especially up over the terminal. And I guess that's what's happening here today because I guess they're just getting overwhelmed that they were just now able to, an hour later, call the next group of people to disembark. There's a reason why you do express checkout, and that's to get off the ship fast. I'll tell you, we don't want to get off the ship fast, but at this point, we do kind of want to start getting off the ship eventually. It's just, they're going really slow right now. Not really sure when we're going to get off, but eventually we will have to get off. The goal is to get off by 10. With an hour and 15 left, it doesn't feel that way. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe just no one checked their bags and everyone's walking off their bags. That's why it's taking so long. Goodbye, balcony. I didn't spend much time on you, but I will miss you. Goodbye, beds. Very comfortable, as always. Goodbye, TV. I actually kind of really enjoyed the Carnival television, like their actual shows that they produce themselves. Those were really fun and entertaining to watch. Time to leave. I don't know where we're gonna hang out, but we gotta hang out somewhere that's not in this cabin so we can go ahead and clean the room and make ready. Well, we decided to come here and wait in the Lido marketplace. I finally just called more letters than just one at a time, and I actually heard a few people cheer in the background, which is kind of crazy because a lot of people are waiting to get off the ship, which is weird to say. Usually there's no rush to get off, but they're super delayed. I mean, it's already 9 o'clock and we still are barely getting off express checkout, which, what are you gonna do about it though? I guess that's just more time to enjoy the ship. Or in Dad's case, more time to enjoy your phone. Typically, it's like I don't want to get off, you know, I want to enjoy my time. This is starting to slowly become okay, when are we getting off? Like, this is kind of done with it, you know? I don't know if it's just because Carnival doesn't have a great process, or if it's because they're getting stuck in the terminal. It's hard to tell. I mean, you know, if you've ever taken a Carnival cruise, specifically on the Radiance, let me know. Is it this bad typically, or is it just a fluke thing? Because if this is a regular thing, that's not good. That's terrible. I mean, the embarkation process on day 1 was really bad, so it doesn't shock me that the disembarkation process on day 2 is bad, but still, it shouldn't be like this. All guests must disembark by 10 a.m. Part of me thinks that's not happening. 9:30,
Late.
and we still haven't had a single luggage tag call. Typically by 9:30 they're going to try to kick you off the ship, but unfortunately they really can't because we are stuck. Nowhere to go. Can't go until our tag's called.
Director here. Now, rather you have all those muster stations. However, we can see it is a bit congested there in the hallways. If you like, you can go ahead and have a seat inside the Lido lounge if you're not in a hurry. And then that way, once it does clear up, you guys can come on down to the gangway. Clearly, this morning everybody had the same alarm time set. You got up at the same time.
Currently 9:50, still haven't called a single luggage tag. In fact, I guess they're really congested over there. So they said, please, chill it out. If you don't need to get off, just wait and then go a little bit later. It's finally 10 a.m. and we still haven't had a single luggage tag called. There's still a lot of people walking off for express checkout. Now, I'm not sure if it's just because a lot of people don't understand how the luggage tag system works. When you put out your luggage and you're supposed to reconnect with it later in the port. So that's why everyone's doing express checkout. Or if it's because Carnival is just really delayed, or because the terminal is really bad. Not really sure what it is. If I had to guess, it's probably a mix of everything, but mainly the fact that most people are doing express checkout. Express checkout is not express checkout when everyone does it. It's only for those that need to get off the ship really early. Otherwise, it's best to go with putting out your luggage and reconnecting within the port. Typically, it's a faster process, but not today. Typically, I want to stay on, but right now, I just want to get off. There's just nothing to do right now. Everything's closed. Also, Dad just decided to lay down on a couch and just take a nap. Especially by the looks of that, we're really not going anywhere anytime soon. So our number is called, we're number 9. 1 through 10 is finally called. I feel really bad for those people who have to wait for after 10. The luggage tags run all the way through 18, so there's still more luggage tags to be called. But it's good. We're finding luggage tags. That means we're almost done with the disembarkation process. They're gonna get their 0 count very soon, hopefully. But it just means we finally get to get off, and I think that's what I'm looking forward to the most. I've had my fun, and I'm ready to go back to reality. Never have I said that before on a cruise, but yeah, I just want to go back at this point. I want to get through that process. Ooh, hopefully it's not too bad. We did park, so hopefully we're gonna go and see how much parking was too. All right, Dad, ready to say goodbye? This is definitely the worst experience for getting off the ship that we've had. So delayed. Never had it so delayed before.
Thank you guys for being so amazing. Thank you. Oh, there it is. The farewell. We'll see you later.
Thank you, Steven.
Well, we officially stepped off. I feel like we were just walking down this ramp not too long ago, going the opposite direction.
And we're much happier.
Well, with Carnival Radiance in our background, we have to go through, find our luggage, go through customs, and we can finally be free and get out of here. Not that sad, because you know why? We're that much closer to our next adventure. That much closer, Dad. Don't know what it's going to be yet. You never know. When we got off Navigator, we didn't know that Radiance was going to be our next adventure, but we should always be prepared, because next adventure might be just around the corner, or months away. Who knows? We'll see. 3 fun days aboard Carnival Radiance made me forget how much of a hike it is to get back to the terminal. Alright, after that long trek, we finally made it. There's our luggage. Well, actually, our zone. Not sure that our luggage is actually there. Yep, there it is. We see it. Anyways, we did get through the customs. It was really easy. Passport line was super quick. But if you have birth certificate, that looked like it was at least a half an hour to an hour wait. Really interesting. I didn't know that you could do passport, or could go on the cruise without a passport, but apparently you can. And if you do, you're just gonna have a really long wait ahead of you. Better have passport instead of having a birth certificate. Ready to get going, heading on home. The crazy thing is people are already arriving for the next cruise. I mean, I guess it makes sense because we are so late. The first check-in group is 11. Understandable why there are people already kind of starting to line up. But definitely will consider doing a Carnival again in the future. Maybe even Radiance again, especially since I didn't have my ship model and I like to collect those. So I might have to come back and get it later. Other than that, it was an awesome cruise. Time to see how much parking was for the last 3 nights. All right, well that's it. Parking ended up being $23 a day, which I was wrong. I thought it was 18, but it's 23. $18 for the other port. $23 a day, not too bad. Covered parking, seems to be secured. Paid at the exit, and we're all good. Turned out to be about $70 for the 3 days, so not bad. If we took a shuttle, it would probably be double that, so I think that was a win for both of us, at least. Now it's time to head home, and pretty much that's it. All right, well, we've made it back home safe and sound. Now I gotta head off to work. It really is back to reality for me, but that's okay. Carnival Radiance was definitely a lot better than I was expecting. Great first Carnival cruise for me. I hope you enjoyed all the vlogs, and be sure to check out the playlist if you haven't seen all of them already. Thank you for watching. As always, this isn't a goodbye, but just a see you real soon.